Millionaire murder suspect Bob Ward's defense is making an all-out attack against the scientific evidence. In newly filed court papers, Ward's team is digging for dirt against the FDLE crime lab.
Now, Ward is charged with second-degree murder in the shooting death of his wife Diane in their Isleworth mansion. West 2's Bob Keeling is live now. And Bob, how's the defense going after evidence here?
Well, Jim and Martha, they filed a motion asking for contamination logs, along with all kinds of documents related to how the lab staff handles or perhaps mishandles evidence. Now more than ever, an Orlando defense attorney says law enforcement labs are being questioned about their methods and their objectivity. The evidence battle is heating up in the murder case against Isleworth millionaire Bob Ward. His defense has filed this motion to compel lab records by the FDLE Orlando Regional Crime Laboratory. Why? An Orlando defense attorney says now more than ever, labs are coming under attack for how they process and test evidence.
The National Academy of Forensic Sciences came out with a scathing report on virtually every crime laboratory in the United States, basically saying that because they are overseen by law enforcement, that they're not very neutral or objective in their findings.
In Ward's case, his attorneys want to know the FDLE lab's guidelines, manuals, and procedures, right down to how analysts maintain the instruments they use. There's a special emphasis on DNA testing and a request for a sample contamination log for the individuals involved. Hornsby says the reliability of law enforcement lab testing was also questioned in that recent National Academy of Forensic Science report.
They found that many of the tests that are used by law enforcement do not stand up to scientific scrutiny.
Hornsby says all of that scrutiny can lead up to something very important to defendants like Bob Ward or Casey Anthony. The more errors that can be found in how law enforcement processes and tests key evidence, the more doubt jurors could have about its reliability. Now, for their part, the prosecution just last week requested a subpoena for Ward's medical records while he was in jail. The defense late last week filed an objection and is requesting a hearing to fight that subpoena. Jim?
Bob, thanks a lot.